Tank Lip, Jason Lip, on a part 4 of this seminar. We'll pick up where the last video got chopped off. So I stepped in that mud puddle, right? And getting super focused in that focus box, in that monkey torture. A man that wants answers. So determined. And while most blind to the light, maybe that's a good thing, that ignorance. And maybe in what I thought was some smart shit, I was really stupid. Because, when you stare at that sun in its eyes, you stare in that light, you could go blind for everything that you're trying to see. Maybe that's why they leave it to God, it's too much for us mortals and shit. So really I'm killing myself every time I'm trying to focus. And let me step and let you focus for a second. You see the third eye? Let me scrunch the forehead. You see the hole? The cavity? I ain't got to do that. You could just see it without me scrunching the head. That's right in the middle, the third eye. I went third eye blind. They say the third eye is where you store your common sense. I lost my common sense. So while I'm trying to be so smart and investigate at all costs, I got lost. I paused. Like some paralysis shit. And like Ashton Kutcher in that butterfly effect, when he got super fixated and focused on the words that was written, and then he leaped out of that realm and was transferred to a different reality. And it's like the other one where he was in, it's like he was erased in that. And then so all that changed, and he ended up, and there's always something missing or something that's not right. That intensity from that type of focus and that determination, that type of force and control, when you're being forceful, you're trying so hard to make something some way, and you just can't because it's written. That's like what happened every time I step in the mud puddle. Like I'm a real life version of that butterfly effect metaphor. Some real life butterfly effect. Literally, that energy and force field of looking and trying to see and get so much answers not only paralyzed me, blinded me, handicapped me, but in a way, even though I still got my body, it's like it erased me, like literally lost an eye off the shit. The catch-22 of that could be good. Maybe I gained an eye. Maybe it's been some like Jedi training. And like how to lose the common sense, learn to navigate the force field without it, only to make my senses greater, and therefore make more sense of things, which was the original point, to get answers. So there's layers, like some major catch-22 shits, times so much exponents, it's really like a catch 5 million and something, or maybe it's a catch 666. Maybe it's trying to catch the devil or some shit, so I'm wearing that badge, And maybe it's been so bad I've been that devil, for all I know. Maybe I ain't even saw some God shit. Maybe I'm possessed by the devil or some evil shit. But nonetheless, smart or ignorant, I'm searching, right? And shit just keeps popping up, Evil stamping and stomping on my stamping grounds. But like my man Wes Wesson said in the song Lost Everything to You, talks a little bit about it on that Tank Lip track, Crossroads. Don't want to be a clown when that evil stamps on your stamping ground. So I'm taking it serious, like I'm searching the world through these spiritual gods and trying to pay attention to signs. And like, while it's a major circus and shit and this monkey torture, you know, and kind of ridiculous to the naked eye if you're spectating this zoo and jungle I'm going through, you know, it really actually me trying not to be a clown. I'm trying to get serious. I'm taking shit so serious, staring so hard, so much determination, so much focus. I went third eye blind. And that makes sense, because I've been like so paralyzed and handicapped, like some of the shit I'll be doing in my OCD routines and the paranoid inspections I do of everything. So much searching is like there's no common sense. Like, why not just pick up my fucking medicine and pop it in my mouth? Like, it's already torture having a mental illness. You know, why make torture on top of torture during the process? If it's a process that's occurring, why, and I'm being tortured or going through some torture that's inevitable or just naturally occurred or whatever. Someone's doing it to me, I'm doing it to myself, I'm my worst enemy. There's puppet masters, whatever the real reality or truth is. Like it's some type of torture that it's been. And the lack of common sense that I need that medicine to stay grounded and stable. And I couldn't stray from staring at the pills. And it take like 7 pills, took me 20 minutes for years. For like a year or two of the last couple years of this illness, up until recently. 20 minutes, 10 minutes to pop pills that should take a couple seconds. That was a third eye blind shit, like a loss of common sense. Paralyzed, like literally some robot type movements, like picking up and staring the information on the pills. And, you know, red pill, blue pill, like, is there really even a pill in my hand? Like, just fucking take the pill, you know, real life Matrix shit. That metaphor playing out in real life, like some Jason shit in the Matrix, Tank in the Matrix. Some future shit playing out in the present. It's no longer the future. It's the present going back to the past. You know, we coming around in the circle, the loop. All these delusions, conspiracy theories. And it's just some type of torture, you know. It's beautiful, it's a gift, it's life. I'm talking to you right now, it's really happening. You know, there's a lot of beauty and joy to be received and get. There's also been some torture, you know. I think I'm an old soul. I just had this hunch I've been through this before. Maybe, in fact, it's like some Wu-Tang shit. You know, tie your asshole closed and keep feeding you and feeding you. You know, it's like kill you, put you in death, and then pump just enough life in you so you live through the death and the torture. And that's kind of like a metaphor, but literally kind of what it's been like for me. You know what I'm saying? And so that loss of common sense, as I'm trying to get so smart, like the evil in that. Like I'm trying to get answers. And as I'm trying to get answers, I'm like, it's like touching a hot stove. And there's literally been times where like I'm staring at the evidence and putting protective vinyl gloves and shit on my hands. Because I think that's going to prevent me from touching the poison that's been planted in my house. You know, little did I know, just by looking at the evidence, staring at it, that was touching the hot stove, like the OCD that I thought was a defense mechanism or some investigative tool to like inspect things intricately